All right, it's gonna be a quick video on how to change strings on my lyres. If you got the fixed position tailpiece, it's really easy. The instruments will come with nylon strings and gauges of 0.029 and 0.022. 0.029 is the melody string, the thickest string. It goes on the facing the instrument, it goes on the left side. So from left to right is thick the thinnest. Basically, you're going to tie a little knot on one end of your nylon string. I basically use a pair of pliers. I tie a knot and then pull it tight. The knot piece stays in the back. You're going to take the front. The instrument will have little holes in it for the strings right here. You're going to put it through the hole. Boom, there you go. All right, we're gonna pull it down to where it's about 3 to 4 inches sticking out the back of the instrument right there. Gonna take the knot in. We're gonna go the other end of the string out the other side. We're gonna go under and over, and then the top string right here, the top loop. We're going, if it's the thick string, you only do it once. You basically just loop it underneath and over like that. Hold on to the little knot right there and pull the string tight from the other side. And it should pop in place like that. And the knot will keep tension on it and keep the string from pulling loose. So it's a very simple knot. For the Zither pin side, basically I take it and I pull the Zither pins out to where it's about 1/4 of an inch of thread. I'm gonna put it through the little hole at the end down there, pull it tight. And what I usually do is make a little simple under and over knot and pull it tight. There we go. Take your Zither pin wrench, and basically I do one loop just to hold it in place. Go ahead and put your bridge on. And basically it's the same thing with the other strings. The other strings are smaller. These are 0.22 nylon. I'm gonna tie a knot just like that one. They're smaller strings, so I usually tie two knots right back on top of each other. Grab the pliers, pull that knot tight, taut. Clip off to about where it's about 1/4 of an inch of the string on the end. Same thing, run it through the little hole to the other side. These smaller strings require 2 loops on the knot, so it's under and over, and then through the little gap hole right here, the little loop, it's under and over, Same thing, hold on to the knot, and pull it tight. And that string won't give, that string won't budge. All right, so basically here's the knot once again. You're running the string through the wooden part of the instrument, and then you're taking the knot piece and you're gonna take it and you're gonna wrap it underneath the other side. You're gonna come up with it, and then you have your loop right here, right? Here's the post, there's the top loop. You're gonna take the knot and you go under, over, hold on to the knot, and then pull the other side and see how it clamps down. It'll clamp down. Now it's the thinner strings. If it's the 0.022 nylon, then you want to do 2 wraps underneath the little loop right there and then pull it tight. So it's a very easy knot, and it will hold and won't come loose. Hopefully that's a little better. My hands are not in the way. Also, if you have a floating bridge and you need to change your strings on your floating bridge, It's the same knot. It's the same knot going to the end where the seether pins are. If you're changing all the strings at one time, it's best to change the sides, sort the sides first. Put one side on, tighten it down a little bit, go to the other side, put the right side on, tighten it down a little bit, and then install the middle strings. That way your bridge, your floating bridge, is in position. And if you have a floating bridge, you need to change it. It'll always come with a little piece of leather in the back, especially if there's a peg holding the synthetic sinew in the back. Always have your little piece of leather in the back, so that way it doesn't bite into your instrument. Then it's basically just taking your time and letting the string stretch in.